Hi there, my name is Elena Moxie, and today we'll be working with Broth Records as I discuss objectives and strategies within the conversion stage of the customer journey. As an independent record label aimed at supporting emerging and genre-bending artists, Broth previously had a very active online presence, gaining over 1,000 followers on social medias such as Instagram. The problem is, though, that they've lost that online presence and they haven't posted since October of 2023. Because of this, audience insight was hard to gather, but from what we can see, audiences did respond positively within comment sections of all their posts. Now, Broth Records is a part of Australia's independent record label market, which is estimated to continue its growth dramatically in coming years. In the global market, we can see that streaming dominates over 80% of record labels' revenue, which can be attributed to the rise of social media, as the pattern shows us that over 88% of younger audiences discover new music through online platforms. Looking at two competitors specifically, we can see that consistent online presence and posting has really strengthened their brands. However, their lacking in personalised and interactive content presents an opportunity for Broth Records to fill that gap. Our buyer persona is 23-year-old Callum Clef, a uni student here in Wollongong studying music who wants to get more involved in the indie music scene. Looking at trust touchpoints, Callum follows content from other musos online and uses social media to engage with music, preferring channels such as Instagram, TikTok and YouTube. However, his pain points show he feels there's not enough exposure for local talent and there's not a place to discover and share local music. This creates a marketing opportunity for Broth, as promoting indie artists in his preferred channels can address these pain points and positions Broth as a label he can look to solve these issues. Some key insights from this research shows that Broth Records has no active online presence, and by losing that engaged community, they've also likely lost their hold within Australia's indie record label market. Due to this, Broth should first focus on re-establishing themselves in the local market before looking at the global market. But that's okay, as our second insight shows that this local market is currently thriving, providing many opportunities for Broth to become a major player within the industry. Based on this research, our mission statement is we're cultivating a community on Instagram and TikTok to promote our artists to new and active listeners, which in turn will solidify our brand's hold in relevant markets while building authentic relationships between artists and audiences. Our overall marketing objective is to re-establish Broth's hold within Australia's independent record market by building and maintaining a strong online presence. This point will be further strengthened later on when we look at our SMART goals and campaign objectives. Looking at our brand voice, Broth's visual identity is well established, with bold typography and a black and white colour contrast with a pop of orange, keeping its visuals underground and urban while catching a consumer's eye. In our brand identity, we want to come across as bold and authentic while maintaining professionalism. This can be done through maintaining community-driven values, using casual yet relevant language, such as trending hashtags, keeping a bold and confident tone, and utilising the explorer as our archetype. In our content themes, we can see that aspects that have worked well, such as strong brand identity, and things that need improvement, such as consistent online presence, have contributed to our overall key themes, including culture values, community storytelling, artist promotion, and community events. Looking at our SMART goals, this conversion campaign lands right in the middle of that marketing funnel there, meaning we want to gather leads from the first two stages and convert them into consumers by pushing them out of the funnel. To do this, we have two marketing objectives. The first is to gain at least 2,000 listeners on Broth Records profiles across all streaming services within 60 days. The second is to garner one new pre-save every 10 website visitors and email subscribers, aiming for at least 200 pre-saves within 2 weeks before release. This campaign will be active from July until mid-September, running for 80 days, as this focused timeframe helps ensure resources are used efficiently during the period after the leads campaign with the greatest likelihood of conversion. For our content strategy, we will be using the social media rule of thirds, using Instagram for promotional ads, TikTok for engaging ads, and our website/newsletter for informative ads. Instagram's campaign will run for 60 days straight, followed by organic posting every 2 days. On TikTok, we'll be posting organically every weekend, but in the 2 weeks prior to the prototyped music release, an ad will be ran daily. Similarly, our newsletter will be posted every Monday at 9 a.m, moving to daily the week before the prototyped music release, with our website acting as a hub for all gathered online traffic. Feedback from A/B testing our first content and Instagram carousel ad, our LLM acting as Callum Clef found the first two ads too brand focused and they felt more like a general announcement than something aimed at our buyer persona. The third ad, however, was chosen as the best as it builds confidence and makes the buyer more likely to listen, follow, or get involved. Based on this feedback, 3 more slides of the carousel ad were created, leveraging social proof by showing previous successes of artists, including a clear call to action and maintaining our brand voice through using relevant hashtags and language. As Instagram is Broth's most established platform and is a popular channel for our audience, this ad will utilize paid and owned media by posting this ad organically to Broth's page and using Meta Ads Manager for paid promotion to lead audiences only. With a daily budget of around $20, Meta Ads Manager allows us to use retargeting tools to make a custom audience of leads, estimating that the ad will receive 268 average clicks each day. As this link will take leads directly to their favored streaming service, our KPI aims for a conversion rate of 12.44%, so 34 of these 268 daily link clicks to convert into active listeners each day for 60 days, thus achieving our first objective. For our second round of A/B testing, we tested various website designs for our second content. As we can see, the LLM rejected the first 2 website designs as they felt corporate and impersonal and wouldn't have inspired our buyer persona to connect or get involved. The third website, however, had a clear, inviting call to action that showcased Broth's various signed artists, inspiring the buyer persona to check out what everyone was working on. Based on this feedback, the rest of the website was created along with a corresponding newsletter. As mentioned before, these contents will be posted prior to the release of new music, but it's important to note that this music release is a prototype and was made for the benefit of this presentation and to create a framework for when new music is eventually released. That being said, both the website and the newsletter maintain Broth's brand voice through visuals and tone, leveraging brand credibility and social proof to promote pre-saves while counting down to the new release. Using owned media, the pre-save link and countdown are shared on the site and via email, while external attention provides earned media and more leads. With the previous lead gen goal of 500 email signups, the KPI here is a 40% conversion rate, but increased website traffic reduces this pressure significantly, making the 200 pre-save goal much more achievable. Our final round of A/B testing asked our LLM to rank these 3 scripts for a TikTok video. As we can see, the first 2 scripts were ranked last as they're more promotional, don't match the platform's casual vibe, and don't inform a clear call to action to our buyer persona. The third script, however, does this much better. As the LLM said, it reduces friction for conversion and follows a quicker, TikTok-related format that would target existing leads much more efficiently.
Do you remember this song? And this song? We know that you do. Well, the same label that released your favourite indie artists is doing it again. Follow Broth Records on all streaming services and check out our website to pre-save music from your next favourite indie artist.
So applying the A/B test feedback, this TikTok video connects with our brand voice, is on a preferred social media platform of our leads, and it leverages social proof, brand credibility, and retargeting strategies. Now this ad focuses on both objectives and utilizes all media channels, as it'll first be posted organically on Broth's owned TikTok account, then promoted through paid media utilizing TikTok Ads Manager, and lastly prompting attention from external sources and providing earned media coverage. Using TikTok Ads Manager, we can choose the website conversion option, meaning this ad will be retargeted to leads most likely to carry out conversions on our website and on the link, with an average of 42 link clicks per day and a budget of $70 per day for 14 days. Now, if we were running this ad alone, the conversion rate would need to be at 34%, but due to it running after and alongside other ads, the pressure is again decreased substantially, leaving a preferred KPI of 23%. To conclude, this campaign aims to help re-establish Broth Records' hold within Australia's independent record label market by converting leads into active listeners. This was done by applying previous research to create relevant, effective ads ran through a mixed channel approach, leaving space for the upcoming loyalty campaign to strengthen these new conversions. Thank you.